Hello students, welcome to Vedantu JEE English. I'm Diksha, your chemistry master teacher. And today this video is going to be for those students who are preparing for JEE 2026. Right? So full plan, I'll tell you what you're going to do with April starting till attempt 1. So first question that is frequently asked is, ma'am, should we focus on attempt 1 or attempt 2? So students, let's be practical here. So first question, the answer is attempt 1. Reason is because if you take attempt 1 very non-seriously, what will happen? See, attempt 2, there are a lot of things. You have your board exams, you have all the other state exams, state engineering exam at that time, if you are focusing on any backup exam, and if you are aiming for JEE Advanced, right? And you have just after 1 month, you have your JEE Advanced, right? So that is why attempt 1 is going to be your main target. And according to attempt 1 only, I'll tell you what to do, right? And let us start this video. But before that, hit the like button and share this video with your friends as well, with your juniors as well, with your classmates as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button here, right? So let us start this. If you see this thing here, first is April and May. So if we talk about April has started now, even now, from today or tomorrow itself, if you start, right, you have to focus on April and May, you have to focus on class 11 base foundations. The 11 chapters you are going to focus here, right? So now it totally depends that you are focusing on JEE Advanced or JEE Mains. Usually what students think that, okay, ma'am, we are not focusing on JEE Advanced, right? But if your main goal is JEE Advanced, then you should do all the chapters that are there in JEE Advanced syllabus from class 11. There are some chapters that are not there in JEE Mains, but that are there in JEE Advanced. So you have to do for JEE Advanced as well now only, because see, if your attempt 1 was good, after that you will have your board exams. After that, directly you will have your JEE Advanced, and we are not even sure if our attempt 1 will be good or not. That's why it will be better if you at least go through those basic chapters once at this point. Make your short notes here, right? So that at that time, when December, you have pre-board, you have board exam, you have attempt 1, you have attempt 2, you have other state engineering exam, you have JEE Advanced, all these things, right? You won't mess up in that, right? So that is a very smart thing to do. So April and May is totally dedicated on 11th class, right? And these time, even in your school or in your coaching, the syllabus will go very slow, right? Okay, because in the starting, definitely the syllabus will be slow, right? So as soon as they will pick up the syllabus within June, July, you will pace with them when you have your 12th class, okay? So right now, best time. So the chapters are mole concept, atomic structure. Mole concept is the basic of physical chemistry, atomic structure. Then you have chemical bonding, very, very important chapter, because without this, you won't be able to understand even organic chemistry. GOC is also very important, because without GOC, there is no use of doing organic chemistry, right? You won't be able to understand the questions of JEE Mains and Advanced, right? And then there are some chapters like states of matter, thermodynamics. It's a state of matter. You can skip this if you're preparing for just JEE Advanced, just JEE Mains. You can also skip, yeah, rest of the chapters are there in JEE Mains. So chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, periodic table, hydrocarbons, because some of the reactions of hydrocarbons are again repeated in class 12. If this base is strong, if you start your 12th class and your base is not clear, it will be a wastage, right? So firstly, clear this base in these 2 months. Now, ma'am, till May, we have completed this now. What is about June? One thing is, here what you have to do is one chapter in this, how you are going to clear this, right? So one chapter will take you 2-3 days, right? So everything about chemistry I am telling you, right? So every single day, let's say I am giving 4 hours, or let's say 2 hours. You are like, ma'am, I don't have enough time. I'm giving 2 hours, ma'am, to my 11th class of chemistry. So even if you're giving just 2 hours, right, even then you can complete one chapter in 2-3 days. Let's say you're completing 3 days. So now here, how many chapters you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 chapters, 3 days, still 30 days, and I have given you 45 days here. So easily, even if some chapters are taking you 4 or 5 days, even then you can complete this, right? So that is a practical thing to do, right? Okay. And here when I am saying, you should also do MCQs here, level 1, level 2. If your level is very low, you think that ma'am, I'm very weak in this topic, go to level 1, then level 2 questions, right? And try to analyze previous year questions here. Analyze the previous year questions here, right? Why? Because that will give you a hint that what are the types of questions that they ask you from this chapter, right? Okay. And if you want me to make a video for JEE 2026 students for the important topics, important chapters, for analyze full analysis of what exactly is asked in JEE Main, then I'll tell you, right? Just write it down in the comment section that ma'am, make a video on analysis, right? Okay. Now, here theory and NCERT should be your main target, right? Okay. But for maths and physics, you should remember that practice previous year questions plays a very important role, right? Next is NCERT reading and highlighting for inorganic chemistry, and for organic chemistry as well. In some points, you have to learn and you have to go through NCERT because right now you have time. Okay, inorganic chemistry, all the lines should be on your tips, right? Short notes. Now, because at this point you can make short notes. After, if I say in December you make short notes, it's not possible for you. And you know what are the best notes? The notes that you make yourself, your own handwritten notes, right? Okay, so short notes, make it by yourself. Once you complete the entire chapter, make the short notes of that chapter, have different registers for inorganic, physical and organic chemistry, right? You should also have one sheet of formula sheet, one notebook of naming reaction and distinguish test, one notebook of exceptions, right? This is what you are going to do from 11th class, right? After this, in June and July, you know that some of your teachers, they have completed some parts of class 12th as well, right? Now you will start doing the chapters of class 12th and how you're going to start it, right? Firstly, you will do these chapters. First thing, wait a minute, wrap class 11th. Now there are some chapters of class 11th also that we are left with, like we have thermochemistry, right? Redox reactions we are left with. Redox reactions is quite related to electrochemistry, right? Okay, then now here I'll just mark those chapters that are not there in JEE Mains. Okay, these are not there in JEE Mains. This is not there in JEE Mains. This is not there in JEE Mains, right? This is not there in JEE Mains, right? This is not there in JEE Mains. So these chapters are not there in JEE Mains. But for JEE Advanced, you have to go through them because in your JEE Advanced syllabus, these chapters are there, right? So according to you, what you actually are focusing on, you can do this. Class 11th, full class 11th is still here, right? Till here you have class 11, that is thermochemistry, thermodynamics, redox reaction, S block, hydrogen, environmental chemistry, P block, right? For JEE Mains, so you are left with nothing for class 11, right? Then start with the class 12th, right? Starting with solutions, electrochemistry, haloalkenes, halorines, alcohol, phenol, ether. Now these will be very simple for you. Let me be very clear. Class 11th is slightly tough, right? It's not tough. It's just that the students find it tough because, you know, sudden jump from class 10 to class 11. And moreover, generally, if I say, more questions are asked from class 12 as compared to class 11. And class 12th is easy. Trust me on that. Some general questions, some standard questions are asked here, right? Okay. So go through all these chapters here till June and July. Now you are happy with, okay, I have completed my class 11. I have also started class 12, right? These chapters are the target you have to do till the end of July. After this, you have here also, maintain mix of class 11. Now, ma'am, how will I manage? Because if I say that give these many months to class 11th only, then you'll be like, ma'am, in my school, everyone is doing class 12th also. That's why there will be a mix, right? So now here what you have to do, maintain a mix of class 11th and 12th every week. How? Solve NCERT examples and back exercises. Take 2 chapter-wise tests per week here. Now is the time when you will start giving the chapter wise test, right? Okay, so what you can do is at least in a week complete 2 chapters of class 11. Okay, or if I say, you can also do the opposite, you can do just 1 chapter of, see, if you're preparing for JEE Mains, then 1 chapter in a week is okay, but if you're preparing for JEE Advanced as well, then 2 chapters you have to do in a week, right? So according to that you decide, right? Next is, once you have completed class 11 fully done, class 12, ma'am, we have started. Now from August to October. So October is our end time where you have to complete your entire syllabus, right? So here what you will do, right? Revise 11th and push 12th. So what students do, biggest mistake, they complete their class 11, they don't even revise that. In these, now you have 3 months, right? 3 months I have given you for class 12, right? Do rest of the chapters of class 12, right? 2 days for class 11th revision every week, and this revision will be by the method of PYQs. Solve PYQs, right? Every week, 1 or 2 days you have to give for your class 11th revision, and revision should not be through notes, that should be through previous year questions. Some good books you will have, right? We will also, I'll also recommend some books to you, right, that you can use. For organic chemistry, you can use MS Chauhan, right? VK Jaiswal you can use, right? Then N Avasthi for physical chemistry you can use, for inorganic VK Jaiswal you can use. So according to that, level 1, level 2, level 3 questions you can do, right? Now, next is full NCERT memorization for inorganic. Till now, in these 3 months, NCERT of inorganic chemistry should be literally in your mind. Every single line of NCERT should be on your tips, right? You should highlight the important lines, make your own notes, very important, right? Then PYQs practice of last 15 years at least you should do, right? Okay, let's do 10 years. Let's make it 10 years only. Okay, let's do 10 years of previous year question practice. Even if you do 10 years, that would be enough for you, right? Next is, ma'am, here, once syllabus is done, let's say mid of October, right? I'm assuming that in the mid of October, see, I'm given you 3 months. So I am assuming that mid of October, your syllabus is almost on the completion. So what you have to do here? First is daily 2 hours for one of these. What is this? This is a very, very important thing. Formula revision application, one of this. Daily you will pick one target from these. Either you will do formula revision, application of that formula. Let's say I'll pick out formulas of some chapter of physics, or let's say some chapter of chemistry. Let's say physical chemistry. I'll pick up electrochemistry. I'll revise the formula, solve the question, right? One day you will pick inorganic trend exceptions. What you will do? Have a blank notebook, start writing the trends yourself. Do you remember that or not? Start solving questions of this. One day you will pick NCERT highlights inorganic chemistry, right? Just pick that and start doing that. Let's say one day you're like, today my target is naming reaction. One day your target is reagent and its use. Okay, NaBH4, LiAlH4, HI. What are these reagents? Why they are used? Markovnikov, anti-Mark, everything. Write mechanisms by yourself, because this is the time where you should have hold on your mechanism. So I have given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Let's say mid of October, let's say you have by 20th of October, you have completed your syllabus in next 10 days, because this is also festival season, right? So I know that I don't want you guys to cry in your festival season. I know you will enjoy here, right? So that is why festival season, try to complete your syllabus before the festival season, right? So that in the festivals you can enjoy also, you will be relaxed also, that yes, I have completed everything. And in that, those 10 days, you won't be totally free. You won't be totally free. You will give some mock tests, right? You will do all of these things in those 10 days of festival season. It's like today is Diwali. No, I'm not going to be totally free. Firstly, today in the morning, I'll pick up my notebook and I'll start writing naming reactions. Then only I'll enjoy Diwali. That is how you will crack JEE and JEE Advanced. right? Okay. Next is, ma'am, October also, now ma'am, festive season has gone. Now ma'am, it's, November time. We are very near to the attempt one. Now what to do? Attempt one is very near, just 2 months away. What you have to do here? Master high weightage topic. Syllabus you have already done. You already know your weakness and strength, right? You already know that. You have already revised it. Now is the time to start giving mock tests. Okay. Create one pager short notes for each chapter. Revise at least, from chemistry, I would say revise at least 3 chapters daily, right? Or at least 2 chapters daily, right? One pager notes you have to make, very, very short notes, right? Create reaction flowcharts for organic formula sheets and exceptional charts. The final touch. This is the final touch before the exam. Then you have to give 2 chemistry mock tests per week in November. 2 chemistry mock tests you have to give, right, per week, right? So that will, you will yourself analyze that you were thinking this topic is strong. You will see that, oh my God, this topic is not strong. I am not good in this, right? So I have to make it even better, right? Because you still have the bracket of 2 months. So you will be easily brush all the concepts there, right? So daily 30 minutes, you will have mistake revision. When you will give mock test, you will find your mistakes, right? So that is for your revision before the mock test. This you should make these notes in November itself. In December, you will not get this time, right? Okay. Now, December, what you have to do? 3 chemistry full mock test per week. Increase the frequency. Daily 3 JEE Main paper you have to solve. Yes, full paper. That means you pick out, okay, this to this paper I'll pick out, I'll solve that, right? Solve that paper. Attempt 1, attempt 2, 2024, all the shifts you have to solve, right? Revision from personalized notes, okay? So it's all about practice and revision, practice and revision, practice and revision, practice and revision, and revision through questions, not through theory. Okay, theory is just this thing that you have made here. Theory is just this thing that you have made here. You will do revision from 1 pager notes, organic chemistry exception, name reaction. This is your revision, right? Okay, in January, right? Let's see what is the date they will give you for your attempt 1, right? If you still have time in January, then again start revising and doing the questions, right? So this is the full roadmap that you have to follow for JEE Mains 2026 attempt 1, right? If your attempt 1 turns out to be good, I'm sure if you follow this, that will be really good, right? Trust me on that. You will have excellent attempt 1 if you follow this, right? So after this, you know that you will have enough time. See, you will say, ma'am, board examination, what I have to do. See, board examination questions are lower level than this, right? If you're able to solve these questions, you just have to solve some previous year questions of CBSE or whichever board you are in, right? That's it, right? And sample papers, that's it. So 20 days are enough for board preparation after this, because you have actually done a lot of things, right? Okay. Now, after board preparation, right, you will prepare for your JEE Advanced or other state engineering exam. Now, there will be no hodgepodge, because already your JEE Mains is clear. You have done good, excellent work in your JEE attempt 1. So, focus on attempt 1. Otherwise, things are going to be chaos, right? Because there will be a lot of things that you will manage: board exam, JEE attempt 2, state engineering exams. Ma'am, JEE Advanced is also there. It will be a lot for your head, right? So instead, do the hard work right now. This is the right time. Still, you have time to clear your backlogs and create. With this proper map, you can actually cover your syllabus till October. And then November, December is all about revision, practice, revision, practice. Trust me on that. You will thank me later for this, right? So I want all of you to write it down in the comment section if you feel that this is what you need. JEE 2026, and there is one tick out there. If you're actually, this is a challenge to you. If you accept this challenge, write down challenge accepted. If you accept this challenge, write down challenge accepted, because this is no more than a challenge. If you're able to do this, that means you already are a winner, right? So that's it for today. Now, all the students, let me know in the comment section how many of you are preparing for JEE 2026 by writing hashtag 2026 in the comment section. Till then, bye-bye. This is Diksha signing off. Bye-bye.